Welcome to another episode of One Shot. I am your host, Count Kaikula, and we're rounding out this spectacular October with another description of a monster. You know, humans, I've been describing these monsters for your benefit. As always, I'm a vampire. That's what we vampires do for you guys. We help you guys get to the next level in your development. Don't bother thanking us. We're vampires. We're just thoughtful. It's not a big deal. Anyway, humans, this is what's happening right now. In this episode, I'm going to tell you about the voice of reason. Do you know this guy, the voice of reason? You might have heard of him before. I know some of you probably have heard of him, humans. And I think maybe a select few of you might even know him personally as a friend. I know I do. I know I've been categorizing some monsters negatively, but the voice of reason, I have nothing but respect for the voice of reason. He is one of the most stand-up monsters that I have ever had the privilege of knowing in my entire life of monsterdom. And that's a lot of fucking monster years that you humans, you can't even count. So don't try. Like, the amount of monster years, if I could put into human years, you can't even really measure it with your human instruments. So, just take my word for it, humans. I've been around for a while. In that entire spectrum of time, the voice of reason, man, he never fails. He's accurate always. He's always giving great advice. He's always like de-escalating situations that otherwise would have escalated into a big ball of fiery madness that nobody needed and nobody wanted. So the voice of reason, I highly advise you humans to check out his YouTube channel, because the voice of reason, man, he's always got something intelligent to say, something to, I'm a vampire. I'm pretty fucking smart, especially to you humans, cause your human brain cannot comprehend what it is to be a vampire and have vampire intelligence. Not to put you humans down or anything, it's just, a different plateau of excellence. Like, you guys are pretty close. If I had to, give you a visual diagram, to compare and contrast the differences in intelligence between the vampires and the humans, to give it to you simply, humans, I won't go into 4 dimensions. I understand you guys cannot get there. You can't do 4D yet. I'm going, for your benefit, I'm going to bring it down to 2D. Vampires, we're 4D creatures, it's not a big deal. We're living in the 4th dimension and it's okay. That you humans are not in the 4th dimension. You'll get there one day, some of you, not all of you. But I'm just gonna explain it in a way that all you humans can understand what I'm saying, because I'm a vampire and I know I'm complex, compared to your human mind. But here's the situation, right? Okay, so it's a 2D graph, right? 2 dimensions. It's 2 dimensions. On the left side, it's human intellect. On the right side, vampire intellect. Left side, human intellect. Right side, vampiro intellect, whichever way you're going with that. So here's the situation, right? On this graph, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest. Calm down, guys. Just the lowest, and 10 being pretty damn damn son, did you go to, fucking Einstein school or something, whatever these smart schools that you humans go to, vampires, are naturally gifted. In the intelligence thing, you don't, it's not a big deal, humans. You guys have what? You got a You gotta go to kindergarten, and then the first and the second. My sources tell me you do this, you have 12, and then there's a 13, you have to 16 grades, 13, 14, 15, 16. Sometimes there's an 18, 19, 20 after that. Ooh, and you get a piece of paper. Well, you know, you humans, it takes you that amount, like 25 plus years. That is pretty low. So you guys are a 1, and us vampires, we're like a 10. And just comparing the two, you know, that is the difference. So that's why I brought that on a 2-dimension scale, 2D bar graph, so that you could understand too. But you know, that's that. The Voice of Reason. If you don't know the Voice of Reason, highly recommend you check him out. Especially if you are a human, you must 100% check out this monster because you humans need it. Not all of you, but like 99%. Okay, anyway, and that's it. That is one shot. That's your one shot for today. So, you know, I'm sure that got you where you needed to go. If it did not, feel free to come on back later on. You know, we're always serving one shots here at Count Kyra's place. But for now, you gotta get the fuck out of the bar because we are closed. And I'll see you next time.
Tiger style.
Tiger style. Yo. Drive slow, homie.
Mike Jack!